Hello, here we are in the speakers matchmaking group, and today I will be presenting this theme: ease and grace, living one breath at a time. Just a short presentation of myself. My name is Tânia Castilho. I live in Portugal, in the beautiful Templar city of Tomar. And my author name is T.C. Aila. So I love writing. And I also love sharing, speaking, and just breathing and being alive. My project is called InPassion Coaching, and it is an isness mentoring project, which is nothing more than simply holding a safe space for the reunion of human and divine. I do this through sharing the meditative practice of compassionate breath, through which we connect to our safe space in our center and simply allow ourselves to stay, allowing the silence, the inner stillness to expand in such a way that the chattering of the mind becomes a mere thing in the back, and it gradually disappears and stops distracting us from our deepest wisdom. Through my project and through the compassionate breath, I share how to live in 100% surrender to our heart, which means to feeling. But feeling is not emotions, it's not roller coaster rides, it's to our sense, our inner sense of knowingness. And living in this intuitive way is, as the theme of this short sharing today says, living in ease and grace, one breath at a time. Because once we really start allowing ourselves to stay here in our body, in this moment, in each breath, something fundamental shifts inside of us. And we enter what is generally called the flow. The flow of existence is continuously changing. This is one of the essential key elements of living in duality. But living in duality is simply being able to experience ourselves. It's not something bad. And it means that everything is in constant movement, though the unity in our knowingness is permanent stillness. So it's being able to connect both these essential elements of unity and duality through the breath right here, right now. Notice, the breath itself is such a clear example of this. We inhale and we exhale, and though these are two different instances, they belong to the same circle, the same cycle of birth, experience, integration, and death. Always happening 24/7, reminding us, wait, come here, stay. And so by diving into the breath, we are able to release the distractions of going out of ourselves in order to experience, but rather coming into ourselves to perceive our experiences, and then to be able to integrate any stuck experiences and choose again, so that we can then start creating from a very conscious point inside of ourselves where knowingness is permanent. And this is a really interesting thing, this living one breath at a time. Because, on the other hand, it also implies releasing the need to know everything all the time. So, our memory becomes a little bit hazy because we only remember what is absolutely essential in each moment. And as we allow ourselves to fall into that trust, the more we feel this connection to the essence within us. It's like, if you would like to picture it, like an infinite lake of stillness that is completely neutral. There is no judgment, and absolutely loving. There is complete acceptance. Well, as we connect to that, everything that we have thought, said, and done can come and merge back into the lake of essence, which I call as well isness. So we can release the emotional attachment to those experiences and just keep the treasure of them, the wisdom, not having to know everything, just realizing that that wisdom becomes available to serve us anytime. So whatever we need to know, we access in the moment. This, of course, is a practice of life, a practice of trust. In order to be able to live in alignment, body, mind, and soul, spirit, soul, and body, there are so many different ways of expressing the Trinity, which implies that we are viewing duality from one point, so we can create consciously. So coming into this one point in our center, deep down in our belly, this starts changing the way we feel in our heart. And the heart becomes the brain of the soul. And then it is the heart with its clarity that informs the brain, the human brain, what we want to do, think, say. So this is alignment, is becoming coherent with what we think, say, and do. And this point of coherence, it resides in our center. It is the core center of our body. It's the same distance above and below. It's right where our gravity center is. And in that space, in our center, we can align our thoughts, our words, and our actions. So, This coming into coherence is what the compassionate breath provides. And this is what I had to share. I'd like to just invite you to take a deep breath through the nose. Allowing yourself to really feel held in your breath. And now this breath was unique. So is this one. And the following one. And each breath. That is what is so precious about using the breath to come back home into ourselves. I'll repeat, my name is Tania Castillo, author named TC Aila. My project is InPassion Coaching, which is isness mentoring. And thank you very much for being here. I am very grateful for being in this group. Bye-bye. Remember, breathe and allow the ease and grace of being here now.